Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Glaze Conditioning Gloss with colour in it. So Super Colour Conditioning Gloss is what it says on the front here. I have used a gloss in the past, which was a clear one from the Hair Boss, which was also from Superdrug, which is where I got this from. And I really liked it actually. It was really nice for my hair. It made my hair in really nice condition. It looked really shiny and glossy as you'd expect. So hopefully I'll get a similar result from this. But what I like about this one is, as I say, it's PeRl Blonde. So it deposits colour into your hair at the same time. So this one I noticed, it's like, you know, like a purple conditioner, which to be honest I do use anyway, but yeah, I figured we'd try it out anyway. This was, I think, just over £10. I got it for on offer. It's normally around 16, I believe, in Superdrug, but yeah, so I picked it up because it was a bargain anyway, and I've wanted to try it for ages. It feels weird filming at this time of the day because yeah, I normally film like first thing in the morning, and yeah, my other half and my youngest son have gone to a table tennis tournament, so I figured I'd have a little pamper night and film this at the same time. So I just take my hair out. My hair is greasy at the moment, so it needs a wash, which is why I thought I'd do this at the same time. So there we go. There's my hair taken down. So you can see kind of the colour it is now. I wouldn't say it's too brassy at the moment, actually. When I originally bought it, it actually was. In fact, it was two different colours because I used my Fanola all over my head and it literally went on the extensions. And then on my natural hair up here, it didn't take so much. So I kind of had the colour it is now up here, and then the ends were like really ashy, almost white. So it looked a bit weird, but it's kind of evened out now because I clipped this bit up and just used it up here. But anyway, what I'm going to do is apply this all over and see how we get on. So as you can see, it's kind of like an ashy blonde. As I say, it's not too bad at the moment. It's not too brassy. There's probably a few patches of brassiness. As I say, it is quite greasy, so it kind of looks a little bit darker up here anyway. But yeah, there we go. Underneath, I do have a couple of brassy patches on my natural hair, which is just here. You can see that kind of little bit brassy there. And underneath, just here as well. That is where, when I dyed it before, I didn't quite have enough. So I thought, oh, sod it, it's underneath, it'll be fine. You can't see it. So, yeah. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is wash my hair because I think this has to be applied to wet hair. I was going to say, I couldn't see in the instructions, but it's one of those ones where you have to, like, peel the back and the instructions are underneath. Oh, apply to, dry or damp hair. I'll put it on damp, I think. So apply to dry or damp hair, starting from the roots to the tips until fully saturated. Leave for 10 minutes. Rinse well with water. Oh, Super Gloss is not designed to cover greys, but obviously I would imagine it'll kind of deposit some kind of colour. Colour will fade gradually. Results may vary dependent on initial hair colour and condition. Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to have multicoloured hair, but you know, we'll see. If I do, I do. So on the back here, we can see there's like a picture of a before and after. So this, oh, I see they're both before and after. So we've got curly and straight just here. So hopefully you can see that. So as I say, I'm just going to wet my hair. So what I'm going to do is just go into the shower and I will use my shampoo. So I'll just shampoo it and then I'll come back with wet hair and we'll plonk that on and leave it for 10 minutes. Yeah, and take it from there. Right then, okay, so hair has been double washed. So I washed it with shampoo twice. I didn't condition it, so it took me an age to brush it through afterwards because it was so knotty. But yeah, I got there in the end. So I'm going to tuck this side behind my ear for now and we'll concentrate on this side. So I'm just going to be honest, the instructions for applying this are pretty limited. So I believe that it's pretty simple to do. Just wash your hair, apply it like it's a conditioner, leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse it out. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off by, you probably should use gloves, but I haven't got any. Thick. Has it got a seal on it? Hang on. I think it's got a seal, but it's like stuck inside here. I've got it out. Trusty scissors. Let's try that again, shall we? Right. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to take that much. Oh, it does smell really nice, actually. And I think I should have did it in sections, really. But I'm going to start off by applying it to the top, I think. Just kind of go through the top here. One of the reasons I decided to do it when it was damp was A, because I know how much the phenola clung to my hair before, and I didn't want it to do that again. My hands are all right without gloves, I think. And B, because obviously with my extensions in, I've got a lot of hair and I wanted it to obviously cover all of it. So I'm trying to avoid the bonds here. Not that that's the easiest thing in the world. Okay, so now we're at the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do at the bottom is divide it into two. Flip that round to the back. And take, my hands are so slippery now. Take about that much and do this piece. Obviously, if you're doing this on natural hair and you want to take it to the root, just section it and massage it into the root. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that, but yeah, if you're doing it on natural hair, that's what I would do. I have to dry my hands off a bit because they're so slippery. I can't grasp the bottle. Just give it a twist all together. Right. It's taking on the extensions quite quick. Hopefully it'll be fine and won't go two different colours on my natural and the extensions again. But as I said before, if it does, it does. It's not a lot I can do about that. Right. So I'm just going to continue to do the same as what I've done here on the other side and the back as well. Yeah, and then I'll come back. Right, okay, so it's all rinsed out. I have a feeling, I can't tell too much at the moment because it's wet, but I've got a feeling it's done the same again, where the ends, like the extensions, have gone really ashy, almost silver. But my natural hair here, although it feels amazing, it feels so soft, is still, I mean, it's not yellow, it's not brassy, but it's yeah, it's blonde. Do you know what I mean? That's like blonde, whereas this is more kind of ashy, which obviously is still blonde, but you know what I mean, hopefully. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll dry it and we'll see how it is. The underneath bits, I didn't expect them to change at all. They're still like really brassy, but they're almost like, I'd say, on the orangey side, so I didn't expect any difference there. I'll just have to pick those up next time I colour it. But yeah, but anyway, we'll see. I'll dry it and see how it looks when it's dry. Okay, so here is what it looks like all finished. So blow dried. All I did was straighten the top bit and just where my natural hair joins the extensions, just to blend it through really. But it's fine. Yeah, the colour is absolutely fine. It continues from here all the way down. So, you know, there's no obvious division. It's taken, you know, pretty well, quite evenly. I'm really happy with it, and it feels so soft. It feels really, really soft, like silk. I can't stop touching it. So yeah, it's great. I really, really like it. Yeah, underneath, here you go. So as you can see, it's still pretty brassy there, and as I say, it is kind of more orange tone than yellow, so no amount of purple toner is going to do anything for that. It'll, you know, as I say, I'll have to wait till I next bleach my roots and yeah, just make sure I take it through to the underneath. buy 2 boxes instead of 1. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's beautiful, really nice. I have seen people, you know, on YouTube, I've seen people use the darker colours and they look absolutely stunning as well. But yeah, I hadn't really seen anyone use the blonde. But yeah, I love it. I think it's really nice. So as always, the product shown in today's video, I will link in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.